Everybody has a cool blanket ladder nowadays. I wanted to give you my take on it in a DIY segment called the blanket ladder. On my ladder, I've made the rungs out of a brass tubing. So to cut it down to size, you're gonna need a specialty tool like this. Here at the Tool Naming Institute of America, we will choose to name this thing that cuts tube a tubing cutter. Yay! I'm gonna cut my brass pieces down to 16 inches wide. All I have to do is place my tubing cutter on it and tighten the nut at the top. And you can see this little blade. I'm gonna make sure that my blade is in line with the mark. And then you turn this little tightening guy and you spin it, just like this. Each time you spin it around, tighten it. Crank, tighten it. I'm gonna say this will take us 4 spins. What is that? 2, 3, 4. I can make it to 4. Oh, 5. It's gonna be 5. 5. Nope. 6. That shows you what I know about making ladders. Now that I have these 4 cut, I'm moving down the materials list to the wooden dowels. These I've cut to the exact same size as my brass at 16 inches. For kicks, I painted them a cool, trendy color. These are important because when you place them at the end and screw them in, that's what holds the brass into place. Before I can move on to assembly, I have to pre-drill my holes at the correct size. This is some walnut. I got it at a local hardware store and had them cut it to 72 inches long. I'm gonna drill a 1-inch hole at the top and the bottom for my wooden dowel and a 3/4 inch hole through the center for all of my brass tube. I'm starting at 4 inches from the top. I'm gonna make a dot, move my tape measure onto that dot, and from then on, all of my brass pieces will be 12 inches along the way. 12 and a dot, 2 feet, 3 feet, and I'm coming way over here out of camera. 4 feet, 1 more. I don't know if you can see me. Dot. Now it's time to drill the holes. I'm using a Forstner bit, which is specially designed to drill wide holes. I'm gonna make sure that I stop drilling when the top of my drill bit is flush with the top of my wood. Then, I'm gonna remove that one, replace it with a 3/4 inch, and now I can drill out all the holes for my brass. Repeat this process all the way down the rail on both sides. The pieces are cut, the holes are drilled, the time has come for assembly. I'm placing this in its hole first, followed by all of the brass. With my rungs inset into my first piece, I can take my second piece, place it on top, and put everything in these holes too. This one, get in there. To aid in my finesse, I'm gonna lay this down and use, wait for it, a clamp. Okay, well, that took a lot of steps. I was able to get the clamp to pressure fit everything, but it needs to be permanently attached. I've chosen to attach it using a number 12 1.25 slotted brass screw. Before I secure it with my nice brass hardware, I need to countersink it with a number 8 countersink bit. Ooh, a little smoke. I'm using a flathead for my slotted brass screw. Oh yeah. Here we go. Crank it down, turn it down, do it, turn in. Here we go. Securing ladder, making ladder, turn, turn, getting tighter, getting tighter. Oh yeah, that's it. That's as far as I'm gonna go. That's perfect. Super secure. Repeat that process for all 3 remaining dowel legs. Now you can throw your throws on the trendiest blanket ladder on the block.